Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're joining me today. Today I have a travel rant in store for you, which may or may not sound appealing. I did something like this on my blog a little while ago, but I really wanted to make a video about it because it's something that I think about pretty much every single day. So I thought I'd share it with you guys, and I really want to hear back, so I will be looking for those comments. You hear me? Comments. I've got my cup. This isn't even mine, but look how big this is. This is my mom's mug. Look how big this mug is. Like, Mom, how much coffee you drinking? Also, I don't even have a hot drink in here. It's a banana smoothie. Yeah, I drink smoothies out of mugs. Don't know why. I always put them in there. I guess because they keep your hands from getting too cold. They're like insulated. I feel like it's a normal thing, and I feel like everyone should start doing it. Start drinking your smoothies out of mugs, guys. It's the way forward. That's the future. So let's get started. So I am like a travel fiend. Like, I get so bored so easily of the same sort of thing. Like, I'm one of those people who really likes change in their lives. It freaks me out and I get nervous and things, but if I don't have semi-frequent change, I do get pretty bored with things, and I start to kind of feel like, aha, I'm not living my life. And I'm sure that will change as I get older, but I keep saying that, and I'm 25 and like I'm still not over it, which I realize is still really young. So like I know what you're thinking, but like it just still isn't something that's gone. Ooh, there's dust in the air. Ooh. Yeah, it's still something that hasn't gone away, and I think for some people you get bit by that travel bug and it just never goes. And for me, it kind of started because when I was young, my mom was a flight attendant. She would be gone for a while. She'd be gone for like a week or two at a time, but she was international flight crew. So every time she came back, I always got these really cool goodies. I remember getting candy from Japan, or when I got a little bit older, some skincare stuff from different countries. I remember getting a t-shirt from Australia, just a bunch of different things. And then she'd always show me her pictures. So I grew up seeing my mom like in these pictures walking on the Great Wall, or on a yacht in the Sydney Harbor, or laying on a beach in Hawaii. And like from that point, I think I just kind of knew there is this great big world out there and I want to see it. Like, I don't want to live my life in the same 4x4 cubicle, and like, I don't know, it just seems like such a waste of my time here. Mom, I blame you. I grew up kind of seeing these pictures of her everywhere and getting to experience them. Like, she's been everywhere. Like, seeing that has kind of made me think, like, I can also see everywhere, and I want to experience different cultures. And every time we've gone on a vacation, we've never stayed in resorts or anything like that. We always go for places that are kind of in local areas so that we can actually experience what's it like for these people on a day-to-day basis. So we can sit around and watch what's going on and just kind of take in the culture, and that to me is something that I absolutely love doing. So I've actually done pretty well, I guess, so far in my life, and I just want to share with you guys the places that I want to go. So this is kind of like a video to hold me accountable to go to these places and visit them and kind of add them to my list. So I've got one on my phone. I'm gonna share it with you. So here we go. In the notes section of my phone, I have two lists, and one is a country count list. So I've got all the countries that I've been to, and another one is my to-do country list. So all of the countries that I still want to go to. Obviously, I don't count countries that I've just been to the airport in or anything like that, but ones that I've actually spent time in. If I've spent time in them, I add them to my country count list. And if I think, gosh, I really want to go there, I add them to my travel wish list. I am going to go through my travel wish list with you guys. If you guys want to go through my country count list, there's like 20 countries on there. I can totally do another video going through that. So here we go. The first place on this list is Cape Town, South Africa. Now, if I mention any place that you guys have been, or maybe you're from, will you please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought, give me some advice, if it's reasonable, all that sort of stuff. I want to hear it, okay? So yeah, first one's Cape Town, South Africa. One of my friends went, I think it was last year for Christmas, and the pictures were stunning. I've always wanted to go, and I've never had a great reason why. You know, there's just some places where you're like, I just want to go there. It just sounds cool. Like, I want to do it. And I've always had that for it, but when my friend got back and I saw all the pictures, I was like, yeah, want to go there. By the way, these are not in any specific order. They're just kind of like, as I've thought of them, I've added them to the list. The next one is the Maldives. Yeah, I have lived the last 6 months in Samoa, which is a tropical paradise island, but I really want to go to the Maldives. Like, and I think I said when I was like 16 years old maybe, I was like, that's where I want to go on my honeymoon. I don't have a husband, I don't have a wedding, but I do have a honeymoon planned, and that's where I'm going. And like ever since then, I've just been like, I really want to go to the Maldives. I also really want to go to Bali. That's probably, actually, I said no order, but like that's probably the one that I really want to go to right now. Bali is up there. It just sounds so amazing. I would love to be able to go do like a spiritual retreat or something like that. I just think that would be the coolest experience. Like, gah, right? Am I right? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm right though. Like, Bali would be amazing. Bora Bora, same kind of reason as the Maldives. It just looks beautiful. Going out and staying in one of their like hotels that are out on the water would just be the coolest thing. Like, you can't argue with me there. Like, that would be awesome. So it's on the list. Vietnam, I just really am interested in like the culture, and I really want to go to Vietnam. Like, I would love to teach English or do something like that there. I just think that it'd be a really cool place to visit and just experience the cultural kind of differences to anywhere else that I've been, really, I think. Iceland. I'm kicking myself up and down because I have had the opportunity to go to Iceland because it's not that far from the UK. I just haven't, but I really want to go because I want to see the Northern Lights, and I also want to go to Blue Lagoon. So like touristy kind of stuff, I guess, but I really want to. The big bummer of this is when I fly back to the UK next month, I'm flying through Iceland, but I only have an hour layover, so I can't leave the airport. I'm gonna run from one gate to another and be out of there again. So Iceland will have to wait, I guess. Next one, Belize. I don't know. I don't even know if I know anyone who's been there, but for whatever reason, it just sounds really exotic. And I've seen some pictures and it just looks beautiful. Like, I am obsessed with nature photography. I love it. I just think like the earth is so beautiful. I think people are beautiful too, and I do appreciate those sorts of pictures, but for the most part, I love like untouched nature. It is just like so breathtaking, and it brings me so much like peace looking at it. And for whatever reason, when I see these pictures of Belize, it just seems so beautiful. I could be wrong, never been there, but I want to go. Next one, Australia. I had the choice at Christmas to go to either Australia or New Zealand because it's so close to Samoa, and I went to New Zealand, which is kind of strange, but because New Zealand was never really somewhere that I was like, I really want to go. I've always been like, I really want to go to Australia. But just how things kind of worked out and kind of fell into place, it just worked out that I went to New Zealand instead. And I'm actually really glad that I went. New Zealand was beautiful. We were on the South Island. We got to go skydiving. I got to go with friends. Like, it was a really cool experience. So I'm really glad that I got to add that to my country count list. But now it's time for Australia. I want to go so badly. Australia would be probably one of the next places that I moved. So I just did a video, my last video that went up, I think, or maybe my next video, I haven't decided, is about moving internationally. That's probably going to be my next international move after the UK, maybe. Japan. I don't know what my like thing is with Japan, but like I've been watching loads of YouTube videos about people who live there, and it just seems like this crazy awesome place. Like, I don't know, it's just this cool mix of like different culture, like technology, these really cool kind of like crazy different ideals, and like I just am really drawn to Japan. I don't have like great reasonings for any of them, but like for whatever reason, all of them have been somewhere that I just have been like, yes, I need a little bit of you in my life. Next one, Peru. I want to see Machu Picchu. Like, I want to see myself breathing air. That didn't even make sense. I really want to see Machu Picchu is what I was trying to say. Came out really weird. All the travel pictures, I follow so many travel accounts on Instagram that it just like feeds my soul. And I see so many pictures of it, and every time I'm like, I need to be there. I just do. I need to see it. It's just something that has to happen in my lifetime. So it's on my list. Next one, Myanmar? Myanmar. Clearly, pronunciation is not a strong suit of mine. I butchered that, but you know where I mean. Again, same kind of thing. Like, you just see all the travel pictures and you just think, like, how amazing would it be to stand in front of that and see it? Like, all of these like awesome landscapes or buildings, the architecture that's so different from here. To stand there and see that in front of you and just be like completely swept with like awestruck, you know? And I feel like that's somewhere that would do that to you like all the time. I feel like you'd have that just like pinch me moment every day. Like, next one, Costa Rica. It just sounds like a fun place to go. Like, this one would probably be a little bit further down my list because these other places just sound a little bit more like exotic and I've like romanticized them in my head a little bit more. But like I think of Costa Rica, I'm like, Costa Rica, yeah. You know? Like, Costa Rica. I'm sure lots of you have been to Costa Rica because that's like a normal-ish place I hear people going. So like, let me know what you guys think of Costa Rica because, sounds good. Sound good, doesn't it? Next on my list, we're getting to the end, you guys, is Cambodia. Like, that is up there as well. Like, it sounds so exotic and so different. And like, I just love the sound of places that just are so different from anything that I've experienced. I'm also just so drawn to like the people there. I really want to be able to see what a day in the life is like for people in all these different countries because I think that it's so beautiful to experience. That's something that's so different from your own kind of life experiences. But I think it also just like, it really like grows you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it opens your eyes to like this whole different world. Like, yeah, we're all here on earth and we're all living our days and our lives, but it's so different for people just simply based on where you were born and where you live. And I think that it's really eye-opening to see that. So these sorts of places are places that I want to go to just kind of be like, what would it be like to live here? Like, what would it be like to wake up every day, to go do this, to go do that? And how is that different from my experiences so far in my life? And a lot of these places are on the list for that reason. Because like, the natural beauty of the country is it's so beautiful. Because I see them on all of the like travel Instagrams and sometimes friends who have gone to those places, that sort of stuff. But also just like to experience a different way of life. Anyway, I'm ranting. Seems to be like what I do these days. So on my list, we have like 2 more, you guys, so don't worry, we're almost done. Easter Island. I don't know why I want to go to Easter Island, like specifically Easter Island. Because it is so mysterious. Like, what? Big heads on an island. Why? Who? What? Like, what? You know, do I need to say anything else? I don't think so. I feel like that explains that pretty well. And then the last one I have on my list is Korea. I would love to go to Korea because, again, it's just so different. Like, because it's so different. It's just such a different way of life. And it seems like the culture is a really awesome culture. That's something that I would really want to experience for myself. Just kind of all that sort of stuff. You guys, that is my list of my travel wish list of countries that I really want to go to. That I'm just trying to slowly tick off my bucket list of travel destinations. I've got my list of country count. If you guys are interested to hear where I've been and some of that sort of stuff, because I've started YouTube on my travels, I'm gonna start making travel videos, which I haven't really done before, which is such a shame because I've got 20 countries that I could have done travel videos in. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, let me know if there are any countries that you think I should be adding to my travel wish list because I am just forever growing this list. And if you guys have any suggestions or good ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Also, I urge you guys to make your own travel wish list because I think when I write it down or you put it in your phone or something, it makes it a little bit more solidified. Like, yeah, I really want to do that. And if I get the chance, I'm going to. Which one? Check it off, you know? So if you guys have your own travel wish list, or if you guys have liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We would love to have you a part of the family. I think that is the end of my rant today, you guys, because I'm not sure if I could force you to sit through any more of my ramblings. I will talk to you guys later, and I'm so excited to see you next time. Bye, guys.